two black and gold hearts, we're ready for you. Terrible towel swinging under the lights. It's a yinzer showdown on a Sunday night. Oh, fries on the sandwich, beer in the hand. Steel City pride all across the land. From the North Shore cheers to the rivers too. It's the Sunday night yinzers review. We're loud, we're proud, we wave that towel tight. Pittsburgh power on a Sunday night. You better believe the show's in sight. It's the Sunday night yinzers
Dumbass.
review tonight. Here we go, grab a pierogi or two. Black and gold hearts, we're ready for you. Terrible towel swinging under the lights. It's a yinzer showdown on a Sunday night. Oh, fries on the sandwich, beer in the hand. Steel City pride all across the land. From the North Shore cheers to the rivers too. It's the Sunday night yinzers review. We're loud, we're proud, we wave that towel tight. It's Pittsburgh power on a Sunday night. You better believe the show's in sight. It's the Sunday night yinzers review tonight.
Yowzer.
Yowzer.
How we doing, folks? How we doing? Let's do this. He's
There
back.
he is.
He's
What's up,
back.
Derp?
What's up, Finch?
You are like a giant in like standing in a stadium right now. It's what you
I
look
got a
like.
haircut. See him?
Nice.
No messy hair, no messy beard.
Very good, buddy. Looking sharp, looking good. I don't know so much about the Ohio State shirt, but
Yeah, I mean, it was the only thing I had around at the moment.
that's fair. At least you're wearing a freaking shirt, bro.
Well, Derpy could take off his shirt because of the bad luck the Steelers had on
See,
Thursday
now you're not
night.
the only guy. You're not the only one to put his boobs on there. So now you don't have to feel so bad. There you go, buddy. You do need to figure out though the camera to flip it around, so because right now your shirt says etats o aya.
I know.
It's backwards. It's real easy to do, man.
Oh,
Right in Restream, you can do it right now.
How do I do it? Mirror camera?
That's the one. Mirror camera. Click it. Hey!
There we go.
Now we can read your shirt. Looks
Yep.
good. Looks better.
Oh,
So Derpy, how are you?
what's it called? I'm doing great, Finch. Despite Thursday night,
Yeah, what
my
a
alumni,
drag. We'll get into that, but yeah, what a drag, huh?
right, right. It was. I went to bed at halftime, man. I was so angry at the game.
The second half, I mean,
Everyone was,
it was a
yeah,
shootout, you know?
yeah. But we'll get into that. Um, Friday, my alumni, like I've been hyping up at my
Yeah,
my
they
my
won
alumni
again.
all year long. Yeah, they won again. They're undefeated 9-0, going for 10-0 because the next team we play is very, very bad. They're 0-9.
Mm.
So
Will this be the final game of the
we
regular
should go
season
undefeated. Yeah. This hasn't happened since 2009, so
for this team,
and
or
these
in their
in our history, like the second time ever to do this
Good for you
undefeated
guys. Good for
season.
them. Hope they win.
And it hasn't happened since
Are they gonna
2009. And
they gonna start everybody for this last game, or is there gonna be a thing where they
oh yeah, they will. They will.
let the seniors
The,
open the game and then bring in all the young kids and let all the freshmen play?
it'll probably be like the first to second quarter if it's a blow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
They'll probably
Probably
pour it
blow
on
them
them,
out. Yeah,
and then they'll probably put them in the second half,
and then
something like
the
that.
B team comes in and blows like a 28-point lead.
Pretty much that's what they do. That's pretty much what they do. Finch. But um, last week it actually decided where our positioning was. Basically we're number one seed right now. So, and you know that team that got in trouble and they sent the link to
Yes,
the article and all
yes,
that.
yes.
Um, The second team that's below us right now, Mooney, they're called the Cardinal Mooney. Um, basically, they would have played them this week.
Mm,
That team that got in trouble, but they don't. So they don't get the points for it, but they still get like points for the teams they beat.
got it.
So, that's how it works. That works in Ohio. So for positioning, but we'll see how it goes this week. I'm hoping for the number one seed because that way we could stay with the teams that we beat before and don't have to play them to the regional final,
Mm.
which is the game before the state semi
Well, good luck
to
to
get
them,
to the
man.
championship.
I hope they do it.
Yeah,
That'd be amazing.
I'm hoping they do it too. I mean, I told you about that kid, right? The quarterback.
What about him?
He's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's only a sophomore.
You did say he was a sophomore. That's right. I do remember that.
Yeah,
And he's having a killer season, huh?
yeah.
So in 2 years from now, when he's finishing up his senior season, you're gonna have all the state records.
I wouldn't say that, but it's a possibility.
That's cool. That'd be awesome.
I think he might win Mr. Ohio, Mr. Football, and that's hard to do. The last guy that when we went on our championship run, Finch,
Yeah.
I told you about that.
Yes.
The quarterback came up short in Division 5 to the guy that beat us in the championship.
Oh my.
so so he won the Mr. Football for Ohio in that division. We lost to that guy, so you get the point. But
Yep.
I'm hoping it's a better turnaround this time. He's a really good kid though, and this sophomore
Dude,
quarterback.
I'm watching the NFL scores here, and
What?
I have Google up, and they are doing like the thing where it live updates the scoreboard. The
Yeah.
Broncos have pulled ahead of the Giants 30-26 with 1 minute and 51 left. When we talk about the picks here in a couple of moments, or at least I give you my picks because I missed the show the last couple of weeks, but I have my picks right here. You're gonna
Yeah.
be like, holy shit.
You're on fire, right?
I am on fire right now.
I chose the freaking Giants.
If Denver wins this game,
Let me pull it up here, Finch. No one's hearing me.
however,
What the heck?
I did pick the Commanders. And although there is time,
Yeah, let's see if
and
we
it
can
looks
get
like
this
Marcus
up here.
Mariota went in and actually scored a little bit. I have the Packers, but the Cardinals are
Is that better, or do we gotta go like right here? Or dear? Is that better?
that's probably switch. Yeah.
Unless go like that.
Yes, there you go. That looks real
Okay, there
good.
we go.
Yeah, we
All
can see
right, let's
everything.
do it.
That I can actually see that's in perfect alignment just about with my screen. So
Yep.
because I have two monitors set up right now. Right now I have my widescreen monitor here. Not widescreen, but it's like a 20 or 32-inch monitor. It's pretty good. Right here I have like a regular 24-inch monitor, but I have it in portrait setup. I'm
I
like
broke my monitor when I
I'm
had
kind
to.
of in love with portrait setup now for certain things. And for like anything that looks good on a phone looks good in portrait setup on PC.
Showing the highlight right now. Freaking Knicks ran it in.
Nice. Bo Nix. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need them to hang on. I need the Commanders to come back and win, which will not happen. I need the Packers to come back with win. That's 23-20 right now with a minute and a half left. The Packers could do it.
Packers
I'm
could
in
do it.
like awesome shape with my picks right now. The only X I have right now for the whole week so far
Is a steal.
is the Steelers. I picked the Steelers. They lost. And right now I have 1, 2, 3. I already have 8 picks. Correct.
I picked the Bengals in my CBS picks.
Did you?
Yeah, but I didn't pick up for the Yinzer pick though.
My Yinzer picks mirror my CBS picks.
Mm.
So I basically what I do is I have a clipboard because I'm actually doing picks with like we have a family pick'em thing that we do, and there's like 20 of us in it.
Oh, but it's
And
4th and 19.
what's that?
It's 4th and 19.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm looking at it now.
Good luck with that, Giants. Who knows though? Danny Dimes might do it.
Was that a? I think that was a fly.
I have
Was
NFL
it
Plus. I'm gonna go real quick here and see. What can I bring up?
the Packers
Yeah, they got that
got a
Giants
hand.
game on here, so I'm watching it now.
They got
Oh
the
no, never
Packers.
mind.
Unnecessary
Yeah,
roughness. First down.
yeah,
Packers.
the
Oh my
Packers
goodness.
they scored.
Broncos just got an unnecessary roughness. First down Giants. I'm looking at it.
I
Watch.
actually have the radio broadcast for that game going right now.
You seen it now? The unnecessary roughness. What a freak. You seen it now though?
Yeah.
That's crazy, Finch.
Wow.
I can't believe that. That's 15 yards, right?
Yeah.
Automatic first down, right? Regardless of the positioning.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, that's crazy, Finch. Second and 10. You missed him. I have the ESPN app.
Okay, yeah, I need the Packers to win that game. So anyway, let's
Yeah,
go
how
through
are
a
you
few of
doing?
these. Go through a few of these scores here. So did you see the Rams? Matt Stafford had like 5 freaking touchdowns, bro.
I chose the freaking Jaguars.
What? What? They stink
Yep,
on ice.
I
I
know.
mean, yeah, they looked okay. They looked okay, but yeah,
There we
they're
go.
they're.
There we go. Mark Malone in here.
Hey, Mark, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Last season, and I'm gonna bring this up every chance I get. Last season, on the Yinzers, I would go on there and we would talk, and Danny Dimes would come up because the Giants were kind of bad last year,
Yeah.
and I would say, if he had a decent team around him, he'd be good. I said Daniel Jones is a solid QB. Like he has the ability to be a solid quarterback. I don't think he'll ever be a superstar, but he has ability to be a starter. He could be that guy that can take a team, to the playoffs, and he's proven me right. And Ryan and Mike, especially Ryan, they gave me a hard time about that. Let's click on that game real quick. Hold on, let's see here. So Colts
Yeah,
and Chargers. Look at that, dude. Daniel Jones, 23 for 34, 288 yards, 2 touchdowns. That is very Ben Roethlisberger numbers right there. You get a little support from your stud running back behind you, Jonathan Taylor, 16 carries, 94 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, you're going to win some games.
yeah.
Daniel Jones is good enough to win. He's a good quarterback. He's not going to be Lamar Jackson. He's not Mahomes. He's not Tom Brady.
It's a system quarterback.
He's a system quarterback, and if he does what he needs to do and he doesn't make mistakes,
He's a legit
he's going to
quarterback.
win some games, man. He's going to win some
Yeah.
games. He's going to make another big contract. He's going to get another big payday. You know what? If he plays like this, the guy deserves it, man. The Colts were really in dumps the last couple years, so it's good for them. Meanwhile, Justin Herbert kind of went off as well. I mean, the Chargers are a decent team. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, wow. 37 for 55. He shouldn't be throwing 55 times a game, but 420 yards, 3 touchdowns with a couple of picks. That's solid, dude. And their leading rusher was Justin Herbert, the quarterback, 6 carries for 31. So that's where they got burned, dude. Jonathan Taylor's a great running back, dude. 5.9 yards per rush today, his average for 3 touchdowns. That is good for him. Fantastic. What else on the board here? I'm glad to see the Bears won. They won like 4 in a row now. They went 0-2 to start the season. Now the Bears are 4-0. Oh, Mark Mullen. Yeah, I tried to tell those bastards he'd be a great signing. Right, Mark? Right? I knew Daniel would be okay for the Steelers if we got him. To be fair, Rodgers is doing okay, and he looked good against the Bengals again. He had a couple of bad picks, but, it's like, I still think that, yeah, still think that Daniel Jones, he's doing good in the Indianapolis, and I think he'll remain there for the duration of his career now, I think.
I'm just
So,
looking at this game.
no, you're good. You're good. We're having fun. We're just checking out some football. So, dude, this Saints Bears game, I wish I could have watched it. I mean, I could have. I have the NFL app, but I was working at the time. Because look at this, 14-26. The Bears win once again. Like I said, now the Saints are garbage.
Oh my
Right?
god.
What's up
Unsportsmanlike conduct
against the Packers?
against the Broncos.
Oh, the Broncos. Oh shit, dude, Perna is probably losing his mind right now. He's doing a.
They're at the 1. They're at the 1. Giants are at the 1.
That's good sports on YouTube. You guys really should check him out or follow him. This guy Brandon Perna, he's awesome. Talk trash with Steeler game. What's up, brothers? Hey, Hey, I love your show, by the way. I've been checking it out. I've been poking in. I haven't been commenting or anything, but I've been poking in
What's
during
up?
your show. I like
What's
you
up,
guys.
man?
You guys are great. Good to see Cody on there too. But yeah, dude, Perno's been live streaming the Broncos game. He does it every week, and he was losing his mind earlier when the Broncos were getting slapped.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad they're winning. And once again, for my picks, I need the Broncos to win because I have a couple other ones coming up that my picks are probably not gonna be good on. But yeah, the Saints, man, they're garbage. But Spencer Rattler, dude, 20 for 32, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns. Those 3 picks was probably what killed him. Caleb Williams had another, serviceable, manageable game today, as he's been,
Yep.
which is what he needs to do.
That's all
Caleb
you
doesn't need to go out
care.
there and throw 4 picks or 4 touchdowns a game. He just needs to go out there and manage a game, and he did it again. It
Exactly.
also helps that DeAndre Swift went off for 124 yards, touchdown.
Touchdown Giants.
Let me go back here. Did they really?
Yep.
Damn. Let me get the
Oh my
let me
goodness.
refresh the page real quick here on the scores.
What's his name? What's it called?
They're not showing the touchdown here on Google.
No, not yet.
Yeah, they're still showing first and goal.
Yeah, but it's a touchdown. I guarantee it's a touchdown. There you go.
Dude, Jackson Dart has 3 touchdowns, man. Oh, is that game over? Did Green Bay win?
Hold on, let me see.
Good. Yeah, they did. Good.
Yep, Dart ran it in. Oh my god.
Another pick for me. Damn, I need Dart. Dart needs to chill out, man.
No, it wasn't even his fault. It was the stupidity of the Broncos. They had 2 terrible, 3 penalties on him to go down the field. They had unsportsmanlike conduct. They had 2 and then they had an unnecessary rough.
Steps in that spot. They rotate up front.
That's my
Wow.
Giants fan though. So
32-30. Yep.
oh, I chose the Giants too. He missed the extra point. He missed the extra point.
Oh, there's life. There's life left for the Broncos. All right. So what else is going on right now? The Packers. So Cowboys still play. Yeah, that I picked the Commanders to win that game. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, Washington's been all right, but Cowboys offense is ridiculous right now. Dak Prescott has just been feeding George Pickens. I was watching a little bit of the Fox pregame today, and also during halftime of that game. And Howie Long was going off about George Pickens. He's like, I don't know what the hell they were doing in Pittsburgh, but he is turning it on here. He's like, I don't know if it's a coaching thing, an ownership thing. And I'm like, well, thinking to myself, I'm like, Howie, you're 100% right because,
Right.
George wasn't as bad compared to Antonio Brown, and even Juju had the TikTok thing where he was dancing around all the time, and there was a couple other guys who had some social media things going on in the last decade or so, I guess you could say, when social media has really become a thing and the NFL has embraced it. But there's definitely something going on with the culture in Pittsburgh when guys like him and other guys too leave here and do well. And it always seems to be receivers for some reason. I don't know what it is. Is it something about receivers? But dude, he looked good today. I watched the first half of that game and George Pickens was just crushing it. And he's killing it, dude. He's having a great season. Good for him, man. I like George Pickens. I wish he would have stayed here.
It is what it is.
That is true.
And we're gonna find our own soon, so. Well, shoot. Neutral zone infraction. and the Giants are gonna lose probably
Those sons.
on a field goal.
That's what we need, though.
Come on.
Running back will be Bidet.
That's loud as fudge.
Nix will take it himself on 1st and 10. Blocked by Bowles. Touchdown.
Oh,
The Broncos have their first lead today. Come back to take a 30-26 lead over the New York Giants.
So Sutton's going to come down and crack Thibodeau. Bowles gets out in space. He's able to get up, and then he seals it.
Dang.
And then McClinchy with the block. McClinchy gets a block down low, too. And Bo Nix with the touchdown run, his second of the season.
Awesome. Was the sound from that video coming through?
yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Okay. Because I had it up on this page here. Now, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I had the feed going on another tab, but that's not the shared tab with Restream, so you couldn't hear when I had that going. But it was on the NFL website, and it sucks because they don't have volume adjustment. I can't turn it down. It's super loud. But anyway, they gonna do this, dude? Are the Giants gonna blow it?
They might.
I hope they do.
2 seconds left.
I mean,
Ran
to
up-
be honest,
Oh,
we need
there it is.
Denver losing would be a good thing.
They're in field goal range.
Yeah, this is like me being completely selfish. This is completely me wanting the Broncos to win this game strictly for my picks. For the Steelers, we need the Broncos to lose this game because now we are going to be
Yeah,
drop a
probably.
spot in the AFC total standings behind the Broncos if they win because they'll be
Yep,
5-2.
they
We'll
lost.
be 4-2. Did they lose it?
Yeah,
Giants won the game.
Broncos won.
Oh, they did. They scored a field goal.
Yeah, Broncos
All
won.
right. Oh, good for my picks. Bad for the Steelers
Schefter just
standing.
tweeted it out. You might hear some swearing here in a minute. Step down.
What? What are you gonna have an outburst there, Derpy?
No, my stepdad's a Giants fan. You might hear some swearing.
Oh, okay.
I hate everything!
Pretty much.
Hell yeah, brother. I hate everything!
That one's off. That one's out of pocket though. That one's out of pocket.
Next time you fall asleep on air, I'm hitting you with that.
You're a loser.
Loser. Loser.
Loser.
Oh my gosh, that's the Giants right now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, let's go back to the general scores here. Let's take a peek around.
All right. Now that
No,
that's over.
nobody is watching us, by the way, but who cares? I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Man, what about the Patriots, bro? They have just continued.
Vrabel, man. Vrabel.
What's weird though is like I'm trying to hate these Patriots
Right.
because I hated them
Right.
for 25 years. It was like natural to hate them. Tom Brady, Belichick, the whole 9 yards. Everybody knows. And then they were stinky for a couple of years now because Belichick left and whatnot a season ago. And now it's like I'm trying to hate on the Patriots, but I can't.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's in my nature to want to hate on them, but it's like it was in the 90s when I kind of liked them then with Bledsoe. And they
Right.
went to the Super Bowl versus the Packers. I wanted to see them win that Super Bowl. And, I kind of liked the Patriots. They were a team that I could get behind. But then, of course, Belichick happened. And I was behind them when they won that first Super Bowl. When they came back and beat the Rams, man, I was into it. I was like, yeah, these guys are, yeah, good for them. Somebody beat the Rams, the greatest show on turf. They were like a shoe-in to win the game. And Tom Brady comes, Vinatieri kicks a field goal, and they win it. And it's like amazing. Then they win again, and then they lost the next year, but then they won 2 in a row after that. And after the three-peat, or after they had 3 out of 4, it's like, I'm sick of these fucking guys. You know what I mean? And then, like,
Yeah.
Eli comes along, beats them twice,
Yeah.
and then they go and rattle off 3 in 5 years. They had 3 wins in 5 years, including the absolute epic meltdown of the Falcons. Oh, my gosh, Matty Ice.
I don't want to talk
Melted.
about it. You never should.
Oh, what an amazing football game that was, dude. I remember watching that here at the house. We had just got a new TV,
He should have won that one, dude.
and we watched it on our new big screen at the time, and I was just like,
That was the
Patriots
worst.
are getting spanked. This is fucking awesome. Matty Ice is gonna win the Super Bowl. It's gonna be amazing. And then boom, Tom Brady the shit out of that game. Brady. He really is the GOAT after that one.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the Buccaneers and wins one there, and it's just like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
I kind of was rooting for him in that game, though, because I didn't want to see him. That was the Bengals, right? They beat the Bengals?
Yeah. No.
No, I'm sorry. They beat the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. That's right. The Bengals lost to the Rams. It was the Chiefs.
Mhm.
And, yeah, nobody wanted to see Mahomes win that game, except for people in Kansas City. But nobody wanted to see Brady win either. It was like, the Buccaneers, once every 20 years, they put a team together. They're like the Marlins.
How do you miss an extra
20 years
point?
or so, they put one together and they win a championship, and then you don't hear from them again. It's like, must be a Florida thing. Hey, the Panthers hockey team, they're the same way, man. Once a decade, the Panthers show up, and you're like, God damn, Florida Panthers, they got a hockey team here. They're doing all right. They're going to win the cup or go to the cup final, whatever. And then you
And
don't
then
hear.
they choke it.
It's just something about it. The Heat. That's how the Heat won a couple of championships. Didn't hear from the Heat. Brand new team in Miami, 20 years, they fucking suck.
Yeah.
Sudden, you're going to LeBron, D Wade. Well, D Wade was there for quite a while, and then LeBron comes. They buy a couple titles. What are the Heat doing now? Focus.
Dookie.
You know?
Dookie.
The only teams that can't buy a win are the fucking Dolphins and the Jaguars. But I'm okay with that. I don't like those guys anyway. Cowboys Commanders have gone to a final 44-22.
Ooh.
That's the first pick that I
L.
missed today.
Yep. I'm saying.
That is my
Well,
first
not
L
saying-
today. And my second overall from the Steelers, doubled an L for me as well. So we got Atlanta playing tonight. And then I've got Atlanta over San Francisco. I think that's a pretty fair pick because, dude, everybody's hurt on the Niners. Falcons aren't very good, but everybody is hurt for the Niners. Then tomorrow we got a double header with the Monday night game. We got the Bucks and Lions. I picked the Bucks because they are on fire. However, I do expect Detroit to show up. I mean, it is at home. They're still a good squad. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
like Jared. I like them. And then of course Texans and Seahawks, which is going to be an absolute stinker of a game. I'm only picking Seattle because they're the home team, but both teams are garbage. Seattle's been winning, but they're in a kind of a crappy division, and they're just they got
Seattle will
lucky.
win, though.
They got lucky on one of those games earlier. But yeah, I also checked up on Seattle on that one. So my picks are looking solid, buddy. So I had the Rams, I had the Bears, I had the
Quit
Browns.
flexing.
Crushing. What's up?
Quit flexing.
This is the first week I've had a really good set of picks. Week
All right.
1, I did well. I think I missed like
How did-
3 or 4.
That's how much they lost by?
What's that?
The Dolphins.
Oh, they got beat down, man. The Browns showed up. The Browns have a decent squad, dude. They're a decent
They
team.
killed
I mean,
them.
the Steelers played the best game of their season against them.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we were coming off of a bye and all that stuff.
How on earth did they kill them 31-6?
Dude, come on, man. For one, it was in Cleveland. The Dolphins can't play in the North. It's starting to get chilly outside. You know what I mean? I don't know what the weather was for that
Yeah.
game today, but the Dolphins just suck on grass in northern cities. The Dolphins suck anyway. The Browns have a good defense. They are capable. The Browns have a capable team. Dylan Gabriel, actually, he wasn't any good today, it looks like, but I mean, he managed the game, 13 for 18 for 116 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, they got 3 touchdowns from dude, Quinshawn Judkins has been having a great season, man.
Ohio State player, Finch. But
I know.
Let's draft Michigan players.
But dude, 25 carries, 84 yards, 3 touchdowns. Good for him. So once again, it's another case of, the young guy comes in and plays and he just manages the game.
But hey, let's draft an Iowa guy instead. Let's not draft an Ohio State running back. Let's draft an Iowa.
I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that. It was a bad idea. That was a bad.
It's a bad idea. I mean, he cost us a game too. So I mean,
Yeah, he sure did. He sure the heck did.
totally gonna be special one day.
Tua went 12 for 23 for 100 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I think he was seeing double today, dude. Tua, he is struggling.
How did Quinn do?
Quinn Ewers, or Ewers, how do you say it?
Ewers.
He went 5 for 8 for 53 yards. No touchdowns.
All right,
no picks.
Quinn. All right, Quinn. Let's spend that
8 passes. Yeah. Yeah, the Dolphins, man. I don't recognize a single name on this team outside of the 2 quarterbacks. I'm looking through this list here. Jalen Waddle. Okay, all right. Yep. I've heard that name before, but I don't know anything. He had one catch today, 15 yards. Look at their defense. Oh, they got Minka Fitzpatrick. That's right. I know that guy. They got nobody else. Minka, by the way, had 2 tackles.
Nice.
Number 9,
Stinker.
Ifiatu Melifonwu. What is these names, bro? Like, I'm not trying to hate on the guy's name. I'm just saying that's a name. That's a mouthful. Yep. I'll bet this Panthers and Jets game was a real barn burner. Let's look at this one. Oh yeah, Bryce Young today. 15 for 25, 138 yards and a touchdown. Oh my gosh, dude. Andy Dalton came in today. He was 4 for 7 for 60. One of the greatest names of all time, this running back, number 30 for the Panthers, Chuba Hubbard. What a great name. He went 14 for 31 carries.
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard. Love it. Man, the Cowboys, man. I watched a good bit of this game. They just absolutely smoked the Commanders. They had no answer, dude. Everywhere Dak looked, it was gold. Just everybody was open all the time. At least in the first, I think I turned the game off at about 12 minutes in the fourth quarter last time I looked at the clock. So I caught most of this game. On and off. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like in and out of consciousness on the laying on the floor there watching the game. But I did catch it. But every time somebody scored, it would wake me up. It was quite often. Where are we at here? Player
Oh,
stats.
sweet.
Commanders, Jaden Daniels, last year's rookie of the year. He went 12 for 22, 156 and a touchdown, and he got knocked out of the game in the third quarter. And then Marcus Mariota went 4 for 10 for 63. Threw a pick. Marcus Mariota threw a pick. Who saw that one coming? Jaden Daniels also led his team in rushing. And Marcus Mariota was second, right behind him by a yard. So Jaden Daniels had 8 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown, which was a nice carry, by the way, the touchdown play. Marcus Mariota had 2 carries for 34 yards, and that was the team leaders. No wonder they couldn't score or do anything. They couldn't move the ball. Excuse me. Now we're going to flip over to the Cowboys, and Dak had an absolute monster game. Oh, he didn't throw for many yards I thought he did, but in the first half, he was over 200 yards, so he really chilled out in the second half. But 21 for 30, he had 3 touchdowns, and he looked great. His passes were just on the money, bro. He had just beautiful passes.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb went off the chain, too. Check him out. 5 catches for 110 yards. 4 of those, I think, were in the first half, including his touchdown. But Pickens, 4 for 82. Jake Ferguson had a bunch of catches. He only caught 29 yards, but he was the dink and dunk guy. He was crushing it. Every time he needed something, he was there. He was open. He was that third, look. And I think a lot of the time, Lamb and Pickens were so far down the field that Dak just wasn't throwing to him. You know what I mean? Dak's like, dude, those guys are 40 yards down the field. They might have been open, but he wasn't going to get the ball to him. You know what I mean? But Ferguson was just like, I just heard his name all the time. They were really kissing up the Dak today on TV. I'm not gonna lie, Bradshaw and Howie Long.
Dallas,
They do, and I know it's Fox just loves to kiss Dallas's ass. They're the America's game of the week most weeks. I get it, but usually those guys they don't.
You know what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Yeah, Fox covers the NFC, and they just love Dallas. It works out. That's how it is.
Money. It's all about money, man.
But for years, man, like when Romo was a quarterback, they weren't afraid to criticize him, dude. And Romo was a pretty good QB, all intents and purposes. He couldn't win the big game.
No, he could not.
But he was on my fantasy team for a couple of years. And guess what? I won those years. He was good.
Quarterback.
He was a good quarterback, and he threw for a lot of yards, and he could win games. He sucked at holding field goals. Literally that one time, but it blew a playoff game, bro. What are you gonna do? Yeah, this is the Commanders, man. I've been high on this team. I've been picking them. I've been wanting them to win. I think they've been good. Don't get me wrong; they're not a bad team. They've been playing okay, but they've had a couple bad losses now, man. They shouldn't have lost to the Bears, and they could have won this game. They could have won this game. But dude, just Dallas was on fire. Dallas has been playing very well. Pretty much since the 40-40 tie scoregami with Green Bay.
Yeah, they might have.
They were on fire in that game too. What's that?
They might have figured things out for the regular season, but
yeah,
I still don't trust them in the playoffs.
Right, and can they stay healthy? I mean,
right.
You lose one of these two receivers, and it makes it a lot tougher for the other guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Defenses. And CeeDee Lamb's known for getting hurt. It is what it is. I hate the Cowboys so much, though, man. I hate
I
that
do too.
fucking star. I hate that team. I hate their owner. I hate Troy
Unless they
Aikman. I hate Michael
unless
Irvin.
they
I hate
keep
Emmett
doing it.
Smith. I like them all as players. They were wonderful players, and as personalities on TV, I like those
I
guys.
hate
But
Jimmy Johnson.
I love Jimmy Johnson on TV. But as a coach, man, he had a punchable face. You know, how
Yeah.
you just see someone and you just look
And
at
you
their
just wanna
face, and
punch
first
him, yeah.
thought, you're just like, "Ooh, I just want to feed him one of these."
Yeah.
He has that. You know what I mean? And there's not a whole lot of people on earth who just instantly give me that reaction,
I'm gonna be
but
real.
he's one of them.
He's not looking good these days.
Jimmy
Brad
Johnson?
no Bradshaw.
Oh, Bradshaw. Yeah, I was noticing watching him today, and
I don't
I
even know what
def-
he's saying anymore.
he definitely
His
has
face
fake
out
teeth.
there.
His
Yeah.
teeth, I've noticed, has made him make funny mouth movements, and I get a little clacking. So his teeth must be new. He's not used to them,
Yeah.
and he still
He's
sounds
talking.
like Terry.
Yeah, he's talking right now, but I don't get his takes at all. They're
Oh,
so
I don't
bad.
have it on. If I turn the TV on, I won't be able to
His
hear it real
takes are
well.
out there, man.
He's a wild dude. He always has been. But he's entertaining.
I
I like
still
Terry.
respect him though, because he's a Steeler.
Yeah, and when they do talk about X's and O's, he still knows his shit. Like they'll
Right.
talk about, especially QB stuff, obviously. They'll have
He
like a little
actually
more
chose
in-depth
the
talk during the Sunday show, and he'll be doing some X's and O's type stuff, and he
funny
understands the game on the field, and
funny
that's where
story,
he's.
Finch. He
What's that?
actually chose his favorite contender this year is actually the Rams. Bradshaw's.
He likes the Rams. I don't
Yeah.
blame him, dude. The Rams are a decent squad.
Yeah.
And after today, holy cow, let's go back to that game. Stafford, I think, had 5 touchdowns.
You
Dude,
know.
he went freaking off. Yeah, hold on. Where's it at here? Right there. Rams and Jags. Now, I've been a little high on the Jags lately. I like Trevor Lawrence, dude. I want the guy to succeed. That game, we had that trip and fall and got up and scored that touchdown at the end of the game last week. I was like, dude, this guy's got the sauce. Yeah, some players just have it. It goes their way. He has, like Jalen Hurts, he's got the sauce. Trevor Lawrence has the sauce. But today, there wasn't a
Oh
lot of
no,
sauce.
Bryce Young's hurt again.
He was the only one that showed up on his team. I mean, dude, look at Trevor Lawrence. He went 23 for 48, 296 and a touchdown. That's a decent game. But he got 8 carries for 44 yards from his running back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Travis Hunter did have a good game, 8 for 101. But Stafford, 21 for 33, 182 yards, but 5 touchdowns, dude. That is good. That tells you right there, they were mostly probably red zone plays, I would imagine.
Tied his
not
career
airing it out.
five passing touchdowns today.
5 passing touchdowns in a game does not happen often. Roethlisberger did it twice, I think.
Not in the NFL, it doesn't.
No, not in the NFL. You get a couple of them a season, maybe.
Yeah.
You might get one a season, really. A lot of the time, if you're up by 4 touchdowns, they just pull the quarterback. So,
Yeah.
let's see, Jaguars. So I've been playing. Dude, I got a new TV. Did I tell you?
No, you did not.
Let's go off topic here because nobody's watching. So let's talk about some video games for a minute. I got a big boy TV. I got a real TV, not a
Oh,
Walmart.
you got the LED.
I
right?
got
You got the
a
LED.
Sony Bravia A95L OLED,
Oh, I wish I
4K,
had that. 'Cause I got
120
a Pro.
hertz refresh rate,
I wish I had that. I have a PS5 Pro. I wish.
and I've got a PS5 Pro. So listen, I was swimming in consoles. I bought a Series S back in 2021, I think, when
I
they
still
were
have my
like,
Series S.
yeah, and it's a great little machine. But last year
Yeah.
at work, we had like we had a raffle for Christmas, and they raffled off a Series X, and I won it. So I have
Get
no use
out.
for yeah, I did. I have a Series X now, and I've had it for this was not last Christmas, the Christmas before, so almost 2 years ago.
Dang
And
it.
so my Series S I had hooked up at a different place in the house, and it just hasn't been getting used. And then a while back, I got a PS Portal, a little handheld. I was enticed. They got me. I tried it, and it was a nice little machine. I like it, but I ended up not using it a lot because it's like the only time I game in handheld mode is laying in bed.
Yeah.
And dude, I have a Switch, dude, and I love my
Yeah.
Switch. And I'd rather play that. It works better for like games in bed. I already have a bunch of games on it that work well in bed, like touch games, stuff like that, like Balatro.
I
I
was
play a lot of Balatro in bed.
I was thinking about getting that Rogue Ally thing.
So, the ROG Ally, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
So,
about that.
I traded in I went to GameStop. They were doing double points last week. This was just last week. I got
Nice.
the TV last week. It showed up on Friday. I set it up. Had some friends over who watched the Steeler game last week versus the Browns. It was awesome on the new TV. And then I went the next day to GameStop. It was the first day of their double points for the reward members. I traded in that Xbox with an extra controller. I traded in my PS5, which was the original fat model with the disc
I
drive.
got the Pro.
And and I traded in that Series S and the Portal. And I only had to pay $74 cash, and it got me the Pro and the disc drive. So essentially, I only had to pay for the disc drive.
What a deal, Finch.
My Series S traded in for $280 with all the bonus points. They gave me 20% back on the trade-in value on top of the trade-in value as trade-in credit. So that was $280. I bought that thing for $300. That's what they cost brand new in 2021. Xbox jacked the price up on them twice this year. So now they're $400 to buy a Series S. So I gained value on my console, which is an absolutely absurd thing. But dude, it worked out. I mean, I bought low and sold high. So it literally cost me $20. I bought that console for $20 literally and got 3 years of good play out of it. Beat some serious games on it. Beat Elden Ring on that console. I beat the Castlevania collection on that console. I beat Assassin's Creed Odyssey on that console. I played those are a couple big games right there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was sad to see it go, but I got a PS5 Pro now, and now I got it hooked up to this 4K 120 hertz OLED, dude. And like, I was looking for dope games. I'm like, I gotta find what's the most graphically like awesome games that I have. I have like Spider-Man 2, so I tried that out. Looks amazing, obviously. That looked good on my monitor beforehand. But dude, then I get a thing from PlayStation. They're running a big sale, and Gran Turismo 7 is on my wish list. And it was on sale for half price. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
I got PS Plus Premium, so
Nice. I do not. So I went ahead and I bought the game for $30.
all the Last of Us that are on there,
And I'm
all the
addicted
Spider-Mans
to
on
it,
there.
dude. Gran Turismo is so good. I'm not even a car guy. I'm not like a car motorhead at all. I like racing games.
Yeah.
Dude, this game is awesome. Like, it looks so good on the TV. The graphics are unbelievable. It runs
You gonna get
perfect.
Forza?
I'm thinking about it, but if I do, I'll probably, because I have a Series X, bro, and it's
Yeah,
fully
right.
capable of a 4K and 120. So even
I still
though
have my
they're
Series
putting
X.
Xbox games on PlayStation, I'm still trying to. If I'm going to buy the game, I want the Xbox version of it because I'm trying to buy them on disc, and I'd rather have the Xbox version since I have the Xbox. So
Right.
they do
I have a
optimize
Series
them for
X.
Xbox and all that shit.
I do have a Series X. I'm in a Series S, but I don't know if I should trade it in or not. You think so?
Right now, yeah. Do you have a membership at GameStop?
No, I do not.
All right. It's not worth buying it to trade something in because it's a $20 a year
How do I
investment.
sign up?
Sign up, but it's like $20 for a year for their Power Play Club.
Oh,
But the
gotcha.
money you save, you get on your trade-in, you'll lose because you just paid $20 to sign up. But if you're going to GameStop, if you're trading in like reasonably often, like a couple times a year, that's good. And then also once a month, they give you a $5 coupon. They just give you a $5 coupon once a month. So that went into my me purchasing that console as well.
Yeah.
But that's nice because once a month, I definitely will walk into a GameStop. And I know I have that $5 coupon. So if I find like a cool used game for Xbox or PlayStation, like a PS4 or PS5 game or whatever, and it's like less than $10, dude, I just pick it up. If it's a game I know I'm going to like, I'm going to play a couple times, I buy it. It's going to cost me less than $5. Why the fuck not? You know what I mean?
I might just keep the Series S and get the storage expansion thing.
Well, dude, the reason I decided to go again, the reason I gave up the Series S completely is because I now have a 4K. I have two 4K TVs.
Yeah,
and the Series S isn't great at 4K.
Yeah, I know.
I have a 4K upstairs, like a 65-inch, but it's like like one of those Walmart TVs we got on Black Friday a few years back.
Yeah.
It has a pretty nice picture and everything, but it's not.
Quality.
It's just not the greatest, and the HDR on it kind of sucks. It's just not good HDR.
Yeah.
However, the Sony TV I got down here in the basement, the HDR on this thing is unbelievable. Like, I did not know a TV could look this good outside of like the demo mode at Best Buy. You know what I mean?
Right.
You ever walk into like a Best Buy and you see there's giant TV, you're like, oh my gosh, dude, this is unbelievable. But that's like a demo. That's a video made to, to run on that TV. And they look really nice for a reason. It's not regular television. But dude, I got this new TV. I have it here in the basement. I got the basement set up, real nice little area to hang out and watch movies and stuff. And I decided to grab an antenna. I got like an outdoor antenna, hooked it up outside, drilled a hole through the side of my house, and plugged that antenna straight into this TV, right through the wall. And dude, my reception over the air is excellent. You're only getting a 1080p picture, like I was watching a Steeler game on channel 2 over the air. Pittsburgh. So I mean, that's the best way to watch it is over the air because you're getting the feed direct. And there's no lag, there's no internet involved, anything like that. It doesn't look as good as it does in 4K signal, like on YouTube TV, but you don't have the lag, and it still looks really good in 1080. And my TV now, this Sony, has all that upscaling shit. It has like a heavy processor in it, and it upscales your 1080 picture to a
What's it
very
called?
nice looking 4K. What's that?
What's it called again?
My TV?
Yeah.
It's a Sony Bravia A95L. And I got the 55-inch. There's a 55, a 65, and a 77. The 77's like $4,000.
Bravia 9L?
Bravia A95, not the Bravia 9. It's the A95 series. Yeah, Bravia 9 is nice, but the A95, that's the 120 hertz. That's the one with the fast frame rate. And that's what I needed. I was like, dude, if I'm going to have the consoles with the 120 frame rate,
A95L?
that's the one, yeah. Look it up on Amazon. Should be about $1,500.
It says it's 2000.
Oh, really? The price went up on it. I got mine for $14.98 plus tax. I think it came out to like 16 and some change. And then, but I have an Amazon credit card, and I had like, no joke, I had like $800 in Amazon gift, like the cash back that the Amazon credit card gives you. So I blew that.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting it for quite a good price. I mean, technically, it was money already invested. It was the cash back. So the credit card gives you that. I like to save it up, and once in a while, if I make a big purchase, I blow it on that. And that's what I did. So out of pocket, it's not going to cost me a whole lot of money. I got a good deal. Delivered to the house. I set it up myself, put it on the wall, and it is magnificent. Derp, you got to come over and watch a game, bro.
Maybe.
Come over to the house, man. You're not that far away. Come over. We'll hang
Am I?
out. I'm in Beaver, PA. You're in Youngstown. You're about 40 minutes away.
Yeah, that's not far. That's
Nah,
actually
it's not
pretty
far.
reasonable.
Takes me about 45 minutes to drive to Covelli Center from here. I don't know where you are from Covelli Center, but I know that landmark in Youngstown, and that's where
Yeah.
it takes. That's how long it takes me to get there. Because we used to go to hockey games there a lot.
Treveli's
Phantoms.
about 20 minutes.
There you go.
15, 20 minutes.
We'll figure it out, dude. You should come over sometime, and we'll do a live show. Maybe a post game from the house here. I got it all set up. You could sit on the couch that Tim normally sits on.
I'll bring my mic.
Bring your microphone. We'll plug it directly into my PC. I got a nice rig. I got a good setup. Check out the new TV. It'll be great. We'll play some games.
Ooh.
I got the Switch 2, man. A little bit of Mario Kart.
I still have the Switch 1.
I love my Switch 2. But now that I have the PS5 Pro on this, it's this TV, dude. It's like,
It's ridiculous, I know.
I'm going back and playing games
Right.
that I have finished or have given up on years ago because Cyberpunk, that's another one. I downloaded Cyberpunk, dude. I fucking love that game, Cyberpunk 2077. I played it on PS5 a couple years ago. You could buy the PS4 disc for $10 at one time, and it gave you access to the PS5 version.
Really?
And so for Christmas 2 years ago, Ashley bought me the PS. I told her, I was like, hey, this game is $10. I've been dying to play it. It was all fucked up at first, but they fixed it up. Now it's so cheap. You know what I mean? And I had a PS5, but I didn't care. I had the PS4 disc. I didn't care. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to play the game. I knew it was still going to be good on the PS4 disc.
Yeah.
Well, what I didn't know is that they had the PS5 upgrade and it was free. So if you had the disc, you got that free upgrade, which I did. And so I paid nothing for the game. She bought it for $10 I got it for Christmas. I played through it like that Christmas to New Year's that week, solid. Like I was addicted, man. And then last year they released the expansion, Phantom Liberty, and I got back into it, and it was even better. It was awesome. I played through it. I loved it. And then I shelved it. I was like, yeah, I've played everything there is to play in this game. I didn't 100% it. I didn't platinum or anything. Like, there's a lot of quests and stuff, but I got like 80 hours. I had reached my limit. You know what I mean? Like, I was good on it. Get this new
Yeah.
TV, and now it's like, okay, I got to see what this game looks like. Dude, it looks so good. And now I'm like,
I still have a
been dabbling
1080.
with it. I ran a few, quests. I'm like, dude, this game is still fantastic. And there's still so much content that I haven't checked out. So, but then now that I got Gran Turismo, I'm kind of into it. So that's fun because you can pick it up, do a quick race, and put it away. You know, you don't have to sit down for 4 hours and play it. You don't get addicted to it. I can pick up and play, and it looks so good on the TV. And also, what's cool about the Sony TVs, I didn't know this until I plugged my PlayStation into it.
You can play Xbox games, right?
I haven't tried my Xbox yet.
No, I've heard that you can play. There's certain Sony TVs where you can.
They have that Xbox Play Anywhere thing.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet, but it does have Google TV. So Google TV is the main iOS for it.
Yeah.
And I'm not into it. I've never used Google TV before. I mean, it's okay.
I do YouTube TV.
It's a little. I use YouTube TV's app, which is good.
It's really
My
good.
parents have YouTube TV and they have me on, so I get to watch the stuff on there for, you know what I mean, for
My
them paying
sister
for it,
has
which
me
is
on her
nice.
account.
Nice. I'm on my mom and dad's account, but they're
There
on
you
all my shit. They're like on my Disney. They're on my Netflix, which is fine. I don't mind.
I can't even. I'm so mad you can't even share Disney anymore.
You can,
You can't.
but it
you gotta-
they have to pay for it now. It's like $6 or something, and Netflix is
Really?
the same way. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's bull.
Loner. Whatever, dude. I don't mind sharing. You know what I mean? Like if my mom, she'll give me $6 for Netflix. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't accept it, but it's only $6, dude. Lets her watch it. And now that I have the new TV, I upgraded my Netflix to the like super 4K fast streaming.
Yeah.
And we watched a couple of movies. Pretty good. Disney Plus. What's nice about Disney Plus is that you just pay the regular subscription
Yeah.
and you get all the 4K shit. They don't have an upgraded package. So like Netflix has a $7 a month with the ads, which I don't mind the ads because they're not intrusive. Yeah, they might get worse, but right now they're not the worst. But you can only watch in 1080. In my bedroom, that looks great, but on my 65-inch in my living room,
looks better.
it doesn't look good at all.
Oh.
No, it doesn't. The 1080 doesn't look good on my 65-inch because it's blown it up too much. And that TV is, like I said, it's a Walmart TV. It doesn't have like upscaling or anything
Right.
like that.
Right.
You know, it just blows up the picture. So it looks ugly. But now that I got the Sony TV, I went ahead and said F it, and I upgraded to the $25 a month package for Netflix, which gives you the full 4K. And it makes a difference. It looks so much better. And my upstairs TV, the 65, it looks great in 4K now. It's not super bright because the TV is not the best, but like it's definitely a nice picture, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
So
that's
that's
better
cool.
than my TV, so
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, my bedroom TV is like a hand-me-down plasma. I have a 42-inch LG plasma TV. Thing weighs like 110 pounds. Sitting on a dresser tied to the wall in my bedroom. We've had this thing since 2013, 2014. Dude, the picture on that thing is amazing. Like it's a 600 hertz TV.
Yeah.
So like I've hooked my Xbox up to it and I can play games at 1080 at 120 on it, which is
Yeah.
awesome. Like, yeah. I took my Series X upstairs and messed with it a couple times in the bedroom, and it looks really good because, dude, the plasma look is the nicest looking screen. It looks better than OLED. It's just, there's something about it. The plasma is just very easy on the eyes. It's very pleasing. But they have to have a glass screen. They get very hot, so they can't make them huge. They did
Yeah.
make them huge, but they didn't sell. My
Right.
42-inch plasma is about as big as you're going to get and still see. And it's a gorgeous picture, especially in the dark. When I watch watching like sitcoms and stuff on it, stuff that
Yeah.
was designed, in yesteryear, so to
yeah.
speak, looks so good
So good,
on that
yeah.
plasma TV, and they look like shit on my 4K TV. You know what I mean? Like Cheers. I watch like Cheers, stuff that was made on film.
Goated show.
I love that show. It's a classic. But like we watch that a lot. Frasier, we watch a lot. Friends, we watch a lot on that TV. Golden Girls, dude, those shows look great on the plasma. They look like shit on my 4K.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld looks good anyway because they shot Seinfeld in wide.
Gotcha.
So that show, Larry David was very smart for doing this. He shot that show originally in widescreen. That 70s show is another one. A lot of those shows from the late 90s, Seinfeld's a little before that, but a lot of the shows from the late 90s, they shot them in widescreen and then clipped them because the TVs were mostly still 4:3, but the widescreen format was starting to take hold in the late 90s. And so they started filming the biggest network shows, like your Fox's shows all did it. Most of the CBS shows at the time. So you've seen like 2.5 Men and all that. They would be clipped back, but Fox, like I said, Fox did a lot of their stuff. The Simpsons, they did.
Now I want to watch the 70s show Halloween special.
Oh my God, 70s show is my favorite sitcom.
Do you remember the
of all
Halloween
time.
special?
Of course I do, dude. There's a few of them actually.
Another
they did a
one
couple
where he's
Halloween
dressed up
episodes.
as Batman.
Yeah. They did. They went back to like their old school.
Yeah, that one. That
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
what I remember.
Yeah. The school had burnt down, and Fez was best dressed up as Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Wait,
show was.
Nobody move. Who took the last box of my sugar babies? That was the last quote he said in the episode.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's one of my all-time
nobody
favorites. In
moved.
fact, I've got the Blu-ray of it. I've got the entire Blu-ray set, and it's been a little while since I've watched it. When they took it off Netflix, it was on Netflix for years.
They rebooted it. And I don't know if that reboot was any good.
It was okay. I didn't hate it.
Right.
It was like all the other reboots, dude. It's like they try to link it
They
back
try
to
to
the old show,
interview-
but they have new
yeah.
characters. And
Yeah.
it was okay. I didn't hate it. They got canceled though, so that's kind of a bummer, but whatever.
I like the scene where in the new one where what's the son's name again?
Eric.
Eric, that's right. His dad said, "Oh, I never been more prouder." What was that? What he said? If you don't get in this car, I'm gonna put my foot in your.
I put my
Your
foot
bu-
right in your ass. That was like his
Yeah.
signature line, yeah.
And he
That
said,
dumbass.
"Oh, Eric," and the mom and the dad was like,
Mhm.
"I never been more prouder."
Yep, he told him. Yeah, he was all proud because he told him he'd put his foot in his ass.
Yeah, the daughter.
Dumbass.
Yeah, that was my friend showed me that a long time ago. It was a good show.
Yeah, that one we were watching when it was a live show. When it was on, every week. My mom and I would actually sit down, and my dad, we would sit down and watch it. We loved it. We would watch it together. And it was a classic. It's a great show. And it was on Netflix for all those years. So it was just, how you put a show on TV in the background when you're doing shit. That was always the show, And I got addicted to it.
What was the episode where who was I forget not the stoner guy, but the other guy, Ashton Kutcher
Kelso?
playing.
Yeah,
Ashton
Kelso.
Kutcher.
Michael
Yeah,
Kelso.
Kelso.
Yeah, that was Ashton Kutcher's character. Yeah.
Kelso was like worshiping Eric on a certain thing because of
yeah. So that's like one of the greatest scenes in the entire run.
Yeah.
Where they
Yeah,
were
I
down on
forget
their
what-
hands and knees. Eric!
Oh
Oh!
my
Yeah.
god. Yeah, I
Dude,
forget what
it's so
episode that
good.
was.
Basically, so Eric has a car, right? Like he's the kid with
Yeah.
the car, so everybody's always in his car.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend Donna found a pair of girls' panties in the car.
Yeah.
And
remember
in the
that.
episode, Eric has been talking, like doing a group school project with this really cute girl
Yeah.
from school. And so
Yeah.
she actually liked Eric, but he didn't. He was, he has a girlfriend. He wasn't into it.
Yeah.
But Donna thought
And they
that
thought-
it was
and they
definitely
thought-
cheating. So she finds these panties. They're at the Hub, which is the name of this little like diner that they all hang out. It's like a place where they hang out to eat.
Oh, it's the moms, right?
Well, yeah, listen. So, yeah. This girl comes in. Donna comes in with the panties. Eric, I can't believe you would hang out with me, sleep with this whore or whatever. And they have a little argument.
Yeah.
The girl runs out. And then all of a sudden, Donna's mom comes in. Now, Donna's mom is played by I can't think of the actress's name. It escapes me. She passed away recently, but she was a Bond girl in the 70s,
Yeah.
and she was gorgeous, and she looked really good in the show. And part of the whole thing of the
Wasn't that
show is that she's a hot mom, right?
right?
She busts in and she goes, "Oh, Donna, those panties are mine," and immediately everybody,
Immediately, they both like,
Eric,
"Oh my
oh my gosh, you are a
god!"
god. Oh,
Yeah.
and they're bowing down. It's
No, I remember.
absolute classic. I remember watching that
Yep.
episode live and just dying, and we couldn't rewind it or nothing back then. You know what I mean?
Right,
And
right.
oh my gosh, dude, it was classic.
My friend used to have it on DVD, like the first couple seasons on
Yeah, that's a
DVD.
season 2 episode. I do
Yeah.
believe it's season 2, late season 2. Um, oh yeah, it's an absolute momentous scene, and that's one that you end up seeing on like TikTok once in a while.
Yeah.
You know, you flip through, you'll see scenes, just classic scenes from all the good TV shows will just show up once in a while,
Yeah.
clips. And that one I've seen more than a couple of times.
No soup for you.
Oh yeah, classic Seinfeld. I just watched that
Yep.
episode the other day. I bet we're actually going through Seinfeld again right now on Netflix.
My favorite episode from Seinfeld is the one where he's handicapped. George is handicapped.
Or yeah, he pretends to be handicapped so he can get a
He
good parking
handicapped, and
spot.
yeah,
Yeah, classic George.
and then he freaking they all hate him after
Hmm.
when they find out he wasn't handicapped and everything. I can't believe that.
Yeah,
I
people were
mean,
beating him
no
with canes and
spoiler.
shit.
Yeah, the old people were. And then I can't believe how it ends though. The whole entire series though, them getting stinking in.
I remember watching that when it was live. Like,
And then they canceled it.
well, it didn't get canceled. He went out.
They ended.
Yeah, he ended it. Seinfeld was on top. Like, that show was number 1 for a couple of years, and Jerry
Yeah,
decided, "You know what? Let's just end it now while it's number 1 before it turns into." Because I mean, it's happened tons of times. Lots of great shows, the last season sucks. The '70s
right.
show is a good
Every show.
example. Last season, the '70s show was not very good.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is a great example. I like how the story ended. It just sucks how they got to it. There should have been 2 or 3 more seasons
Right.
to get to the point. But they were in a hurry and they wanted to make something else, and it is what it is,
It's-
dude. 8 seasons was probably enough anyway. Um, in the overall scheme of things. It was just the first 4 seasons moved so slow, you know.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is
What's
still
another
one of the
classic?
greatest shows of all time. I still love it.
What's another classic that was used to be shown on?
Say again, put the mic up to your face a little bit.
Another classic show that was on in the 2000s.
Oh, Sopranos is
You want
classic.
Sopranos? I remember
Oh, I
Sopranos.
love it.
I was too young to watch it, but I do remember it.
I was in high school when that show first premiered, and I didn't have HBO then. Like, so kids at school would
I
keep
didn't
talking about
either.
this show, Sopranos, Sopranos, Sopranos. It wasn't until after I got out of high school, I was in college, that I got a
Watched it
DVD
and sat
player,
down.
and the DVD collection started coming out, and the show was still going on. So I had gotten like the first 2 seasons on DVD and watched
Yeah,
multiple times. I watched through them. Like, God, these are good. And then
um,
eventually I bought the 3rd season, the 4th season, the 5th season, and I still don't own the final season. By the time the final season ended and everything, I was kind of spoiled on the last episode before I had a
and you were
chance to
like,
ever watch
"It's
it.
whatever."
And at that point, my wife and I were together, and like I could afford HBO, so I had HBO, so I was able to watch it. Back then, it was HBO on demand on Xfinity. Well, Comcast, it was Comcast cable.
Comcast, yeah.
But yeah, you had Xfinity on demand, so not quite a streaming service, but yeah, no, it's pretty much a streaming service back then.
Um, did you? This is way out of left field, but are you ever watch any like DC or Marvel shows or anything?
No,
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 not
I've
even the
stayed away from
Penguin.
all of it for the most part. Like, not that I have
You never
any.
watched the Penguin,
I like all that stuff. I think the comic book shit is dope, and
right?
I've caught a couple movies here or there. So like with DC, like you got to remember, I'm a child of the '90s, so
Right.
Batman, dude, all those Batman movies came out in the late '80s and '90s,
Animated,
and the animated
yeah, the
series. So
animated,
watch the shit out of all that. All of it was awesome. And then
yeah,
the
perfect
Spider-Man
example.
show was
Animated.
good, the Spider-Man cartoon. And there were a
Yeah,
couple other odds and ends. Actually, the Fantastic Four cartoon was awesome. I loved it.
yeah.
I liked the Fantastic Four
I remember.
cartoon from the 90s.
I remember Fox Kids.
Fox Kids, yeah, dude. X-Men,
They used to be reruns,
yeah.
but
I watched all that shit every day after school, 4 o'clock. I got off school. I got home a little before 4. Turned on Fox Kids, dude. And you had a whole hour, and it was X-Men
and
and
then it's
Batman the animated series. They had this guy who would host it named Tom Forley. He was a weirdo. He had a hat. They used to play
nope.
Eek the Cat. That was another cartoon that was always on for some reason between all the comic book shit. Eek the Cat was like a Fox original. That show was dumb, but it was a thing. And yeah, Fox Kids every day from 4 to 6. It was awesome.
Mine was. I mean, I'm a big nerd in Power Rangers. I don't know if you watched Power
The
Rangers when you were
original
little. Yeah.
American Power Rangers run. The first 2 seasons, the very first season with just the original 5, and then the second season they
Yeah.
introduced Tommy the Green Ranger, who eventually becomes a White Ranger. And then the third
Yeah.
season,
It was all right.
yeah, it was good.
It was all right.
It was good. I liked it. And then in the third season, it was when the original 3, I think it was the Red Ranger, Yellow
Yeah, they got
Ranger,
rid
and
of
the
them.
Black Ranger left.
Yeah.
The
Rocky.
Rocky, yeah.
they-
And that's when they made the
Rocky,
first movie. The
Jason, Rocky,
Jason,
Zach to Adam,
right.
and then
Trini to
Trini to
I don't know.
Aisha.
Aisha. Yep, Aisha, that was her name. That's right. She was the light-skinned girl.
Yep. And then they replaced her, and then later in the season.
That's when I got out of it. They
I
had that
stuck
season.
with it for a long time.
They had that season. They
I-
released that first movie, and we went and seen the
Yeah.
movie in the theater. It would have been like
Ivan Ooze,
97
baby.
or something like that, 96, 97.
Ivan Ooze.
And I got out of it.
I remember.
They introduced the
Yeah,
character Zed, and I liked Zed.
Yeah.
And then they changed the other characters, and then the movie came out. We saw it. The movie was cool, and I think I outgrew it. Because at that point, I think I was in like the 7th grade, something like that, and it got to be like, you're not cool if you still watch Power Rangers, bro. It's all about Mortal Kombat now.
That is valid. That is a very valid 90s thing.
It's 100%. That's how it was, bro. And I was a gamer,
I mean,
and I was a nerd, so I was into all that shit. So like, my friends were, and at that time, like, it was okay to be. You were cool to be a gamer if you were playing certain types of games.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, you did like, if I went to school and I told everybody like, "Ooh, Final Fantasy is awesome," I would make one friend. But if I went to school and was like, "Dude, y'all play Mortal Kombat 2?" Everybody was your friend. You know what I mean?
Everybody was your friend.
It's just
Yeah.
how it was. And but those games were great. Like, like, it wasn't like it was, to me, they were good. I liked all of it. You know what I mean? I
Right.
like action, adventure, high fantasy,
Well,
but
the
I also
movie
like,
came out, and that's
beat 'em
what-
ups and fighting games and killing games and sports games. So who cares?
Right. I mean, the movie came out.
That first
Mortal
movie was so
Kombat, and
fun.
It was
It
everyone.
was a good time. And the second one was
And then
garbage.
Annihilation. And then Annihilation.
Saw them both in the theater, dude. The first movie was,
Oh, I feel so bad to you
And-
watched Annihilation.
the first movie's kind of garbage too, but like the action is good. The martial arts is good.
Yeah, the acting is good.
The acting is okay. A couple
Yeah.
characters are good. A couple characters are kind of, Johnny Cage was pretty good, but then like
And then the music just made
the music was
movie.
great. It's killer.
And then the second
Oh
one
my
happened.
God,
And then
bad.
I don't know what happened.
It was
But
bad,
they
dude.
spent so much money on it
I
too.
know.
That's what's funny
Had
about it.
terrible CG.
Yeah.
CGI, I should say. It was not good. Not good at
Let
all.
me go back to Power Rangers real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I stuck around. I mean, I used to watch it on ABC Family when it was called ABC Family.
Mhm.
I used to watch the reruns of the original 93
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, I used to watch that. That's the one I was into.
And then I stuck with it till like the Nickelodeon stuff for Power Rangers. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I wasn't
But
good at that point. And they had all kinds of series runs, right? There was like, and they had different names.
Right.
There was like Power Rangers Neo or something.
There's different eras of Power Rangers
Yeah.
though, Finch.
And that's cool. Like, I respect
Like-
that. What's I do like that. Did you see there was a new Power Rangers game that came out recently? I think it was called
Yeah, I did.
Reader's Rewind.
Yeah, I did see that.
It's a beat 'em up.
It's actually you have to beat them up, but it's actually pretty cool.
It looks cool. I watched some clips on YouTube. I was a big Ninja Turtles fan back in the day, right? Ninja Turtles
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
the
And
movie, of course.
the original 3 movies were excellent. And then the video games were
I
pretty
never
good. Like
understood the third
NES,
one.
SNES had some good games. I wasn't like I didn't play them all back then, but you know the ones I did play I liked. And if you went to an arcade, they always had a machine. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles machines were great because it was a four-player machine. So if you had friends, you know, you'd pick your favorite turtle. It was a blast. They did this remake, or excuse me, they did a collection a while back called the Cowabunga Collection, where they took a bunch of the old Ninja Turtles beat 'em ups
Yeah.
and cleaned them up and put them in together in a collection. I actually have it
Hey,
over there somewhere.
Finch,
But yeah.
we gotta close soon though, because
Oh yeah, it's
the other
8:30.
link, yeah,
But
the other guy sent me the other link.
yeah,
So
you're good.
we
That
gotta close over.
but yeah, those were good games, man. And they're doing the same with the Power Rangers games. They're redoing old stuff into like new games with the old lore, and it's worth checking out if
Did
you're
you
into it.
did you see the reboot of Power Rangers?
No,
You didn't see the 2017 one yet?
no.
It's free on YouTube if you want to check it out.
Send me a link.
I got you. I'll send it on
All right.
Facebook.
Well, thanks to Mark Malone. Thanks for our guys over at Steelers
Yeah,
Trash
no problem.
Talk. They're awesome. Today was quite the day for the NFL. Hey, man, once again my picks I crushed. I feel pretty good about my picks this week, man. I should be on the Two Dumb Yinzers on Tuesday. I'm off work and I should be available. So that's the day we go over picks. So I should be there to do it. Hopefully you're there. And then I think Friday is my next day I'm available. So hopefully I can get on the show Friday as well. I haven't been on that show in like 3 weeks. So I got to get on there, man. But I've been busy. So thanks for having us on. Thanks for the show today. We had a great time. The Sunday Yinzer review. Derpy, anything else?
Yes, sir. Here we go, Steelers.
There you go. When you gonna get a mic stand, dude? You can't be holding that thing like that. Get a mic stand.
Funny story, Finch. You gotta watch. I think it's on Netflix now. They took it off. They took it off YouTube.
That's fine.
But I think you can watch it on.
I have
You might
Netflix.
be able to watch it on YouTube.
I'll look
You might
it up.
have. If you have Netflix, okay.
I'll go tell my
Cool.
new TV what I want to watch, and it'll just.
It's more of
bring it
a
up.
drama than your your classic Power Rangers.
Is there action? Is there a lot of people getting beat up?
It's more of a setup. Like it's kind of like Breakfast Club,
Eesh.
if you know what I mean. Yeah, but it's actually a good setup.
Is the Megazord in it?
Yes.
Megazord's in it, and there's action. I'm good then. Are there putties getting their asses kicked?
Yes.
That's all I need to
But
see.
that's
That's
like
what
the
I
last
need.
20 minutes of the film.
That's what I need. All right, dude. Good show. I had a good time. Thanks, buddy. Good talking.
All right. Good talk, Finch.
Later, bro.
I'll see you Monday. I mean tomorrow.
Hopefully, yep. I'll talk to you later.
Dumbass.
Talk to you later. All right, folks. Hold on. Let me
Fuck the Steelers. They suck.
do this.
Here we go, grab a pierogi or two. Black and gold hearts, we're ready for you. Terrible towel swinging under the lights. It's a yinzer showdown on a Sunday night. Oh, fries on the sandwich, beer in the hand. Steel City pride all across the